Hello everyone, this is Anna from Anna K Cards. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. And today I'm going to give you some tips, techniques, and products I used to create this most adorable card here. So first what I did was, as usual, I love to create my own backgrounds. So I created my own background for this card, and what I did is I started off with a standard white cardstock by Nina Solar white cardstocks, and I decided to do a blended background, and I used Distress Oxide inks. I used Tattered Rose. So first I start off blending with a blender brush. I started off shading in with Tattered Rose, and then I went to Saltwater Taffy, and then I went down towards the bottom and blended in Abandoned Coral. And so I started off with the lighter shade, and I worked my way down to a darker shade just with a blending brush. And these are products by Tim Holtz and Ranger. And I'm also mixing and matching products from different companies. So after I did that, I then used just some water and a fan brush, and I splattered some just some water onto it because these inks are reactive, water soluble, so you have kind of like a water splatter background. And then once that dried a little bit, I went ahead and I used this Distress paint. This one's called Tarnished Brass, also Tim Holtz and Ranger. And in my splatter box, I put a little bit of the paint in. I also sprayed some water in it, and then I mixed those together. I used my splatter brush to get smaller splatters in the background, as you can see here, and it's kind of shiny. It gives like a little shine back there too. So then I splattered it with the Tarnished Brass. After that, I went and I used another product, and this one's by Catherine Pooler, and this is a frame die, background die with hearts. And when you die cut it out, it gives you this look right here, and it also die cuts out these hearts. And what I did was I die cut this 4 times, and I stacked them and glued them on top of each other to give it a little bit more thickness. Almost feels like a chipboard when you stack up that many dies together. And I use that as a background on top of my blended background. And then I went to another product, and this is My Favorite Things. This is the stamped images are from My Favorite Things, and they also come with dies. And what I did was I stamped out, actually I stamped out all 4 images here, and of the little skunks. They're so cute. And I just used my Copic markers to color them in and give them some rosy cheeks. And one of the stamped images, the skunk is holding a balloon, another one's holding a bouquet of flowers, and one is holding an envelope. And then the sentiment also comes, I love you sneaking much, so much, comes from the same stamp set, and I just cut it out with a rectangular sentiment strips die. And then I also decided to shade in the sentiment strip using the same Distress Oxide colors. And so I did that here. I put a little bit darker around the edge, and then I also splattered it with the same paint, the Distress paint, the Tarnished Brass. And I went ahead and I splattered the sentiment strip as well, so just to make it more cohesive with the background and the card. And then I also, on the hearts and on the flowers and on the heart on the envelope, I used my Ink of Stella glitter pen. It's like a paintbrush, and I just painted on the glitter, and it dries fast and, you know, and glittery and shiny as well. And I did, a tip is I used the rule of 3s. So I have a 3s and a triangle. So the red heart here, the heart here, and the flowers form a triangle, and there's 3 kind of areas of the same red color that I just use Copic pens to fill in. So for the inside, I colored in this extra image to go on the inside because I wanted it to be cohesive on the inside. And I also, part of the stamp set were these cute little hearts. So, and then when the, these are also die cut out, I could shade these in or stamp on them. So on the outside, again, I use kind of like a general sentiment. So on the inside, I can make it more specific. For example, this could be a birthday card, it could be an anniversary card, it could be a wedding card, it could be a Valentine card, it could be a Mother's Day card, it could be a Father's Day card. So in the inside, I can make it a lot more cohesive. I could put a very specific sentiment inside for whatever I decide to give this card as. And inside, I could add another image of the skunk and the hearts, and so it all makes it cohesive on the inside and the outside. So thank you for joining me on giving you some tips, techniques, and products I use to make this card. Have a great day. Bye.